There we go. Okay, let me just get comfy. Okay. So I recall that we were on a treasure hunt. So I have all these treasure hunters on my train. In addition to some passengers who just want to go places, but all y'all are my regular passengers, right? Yeah. And up here, I put them all in one car. Up here are all the treasure hunters who are leaving. I'm going to have to clean up my train because y'all are so filthy. And I believe that okay. Squirrels are doing their squirrel stuff outside. So the treasure is, the next clue is it's getting warmer and is buried by the threshold. And I thought it might be Cinderdoor Station, but I realize it's probably Hearth's Peak. So, but first we should drop off our passengers. So we're actually going to undo that. Let's go to Miner's Roost, Newgale Station. And is there anyone else? You want to go? Okay, you're going to have to wait. No, it's fine. We'll do all this because that'll just mean fun, cool train time. And then we'll go to Hearth's Peak. Since we've opened up all the tunnels, there's no blank. But this is the most people I've had on my train. Like, at one point. Ever. So, yay. Alright, I have a bunch of coal here. Let's just go. I missed the thing. There's footprints. Okay. Yeah, I need another light here. Actually, I need 2 more lights. Can I make lights? Oh, I can only make a dingy ceiling lamp, which it's got to be better than that. I need to be better than that. Okay, we're coming soon to Miner's Roost, which means one of my passengers will be leaving. So for now, I'm not going to pick up anybody else. All right, you've left the train. And there was somebody on YouTube that let me know how the internet pronounces this word, or how basically this word is pronounced, because I know I've seen it before and I can never remember it. But it is... it's his name, and I've seen it online, I've heard it in things, I've seen it in books, and I can never remember how it's specifically pronounced. Like Tesca, or so I'm just like, meh. Anyway. Okay. That was one person. Tom. Next up is Pickaxe Point. Let's see if there's a delivery. Like, we can at least do a delivery. Is there a delivery anywhere I'm going? Station -1. That feels like a glitch. So, okay. That feels like a glitch. I'm gonna just head back in before the Matrix dereses. Speaking of derez, I really want to see the Tron film, but I'll probably watch it at home because they made their choices. But that soundtrack, I'm so ready for that soundtrack. Locomoto's a... Wait, how is Locomoto a horror game, Tony? Hey, Amalia, welcome on in. Hey, Esoterica. Well, yeah, okay, the Sprite Call maybe. But it sounds like we did that. By digging their volcanic rocks up, it sounds like we did that. So... that might be on us. Oop, did I miss Tom? Okay, Hestia left the train. So let's go see, did you leave any trash on my train? Y'all are being very, I don't trust this. Y'all are being very, very tidy. Although, I like that your tail is clipping through the back of the chair. That's a thing. We're not, I mean, so we're not necessarily the villain, but we are, like, as the person in the life sim who does all the things for everyone else, we could be the villain. Like, we could have our own nefarious reason for helping everyone. So, I don't know. Okay, so we are going to double back a little bit, but there's really no way to avoid it. Get in there. Okay. Next stop, Newgale Station. And yeah, the radio announcer, so let's see, Felix and Louise, they definitely had, like, a random thing happened and they both blamed the other and refused to talk it out. And so, yeah, that was a thing. Like, you were doing a lot to fix their friendship because the two of them were not being adults about it. But, you know, I'm also ascribing, you know, human adultness to furples, so maybe not. And then McGruff and Sierra. McGruff didn't want to talk to his estranged daughter and is now moving away. But, you know, he's sad because he lost his wife. And, like, there's a lot... There's definitely a lot to it. And I like that they kind of hide these weirdly deep stories inside what feels like, okay, it's just a fun little game. We're gonna take all the coal. As much coal as we can hold. Okay. Oh yeah, we are zooming. Okay, excellent. There is also very clearly like there is a romance in here somewhere because we were going to dig up gems so that somebody could give someone a gem, and it was like, yeah, she'll like that. So there's more going on, and it seems to be okay if you don't try to do everything all the time. The game will eventually say, take care, Tanya, have a great day. The game will eventually say, you need to do this before you move on. It's specifically put the roadblock in of, okay, trash on my train. And footprint, oh my gosh. Oh, whoops, no, put that back. No, put that, wait. Oh. There we go. All right. First off, left tracks. Secondly, okay. Okay, so now we only have the treasure hunters on the train. So let's head to Heart's Peak Central Station and see if that is where the next puzzle, the next treasure clue, or the treasure is. Hopefully we've made it to the treasure. But it was funny because last time they were saying like, somebody must not want this treasure to be found with all these clues, and I'm like, no. If they didn't want the treasure to be found, they wouldn't have left any clues at all. Like, that's the thing with treasure is you don't leave clues for other people. You leave notes and reminders for yourself. So you really leave like mental triggers. You don't leave clues for other people. I'm trying to remember what the movie was where... I mean, it was one of the films where, like, everyone comes together and finds out that there's a treasure hidden somewhere, and they all get in their groups to go get it. And I feel like in this one, James Coco was playing a butler, and there was a maid, and she kept saying microscope. Maybe it was a scavenger hunt one? Maybe it wasn't just a treasure hunt. Maybe it was a scavenger hunt. How we have a little ways to go. Okay. Do I have enough coal to get there? Because I want to go look. Now, I'm trying to think about the search terms that I would use. Ensemble comedy, treasure hunt, James Coco, which is definitely not Dom DeLuise, so it's not Cannonball Run, though I can understand if people got the two of them mixed up. Let me see here. While you're doing your thing. Scavenger Hunt, 1979. Okay. Milton Parker, an eccentric game inventor, dies after losing a video game with his nurse. Parker's greedy and estranged relatives show up at his mansion for the reading of his will. The lawyer tells him the winner of the scavenger hunt will inherit the $200 million estate. So the 5 teams are his widowed son-in-law and his 4 kids. the servants, a taxi driver, his sister, and the nephews. And I suspect that, like, whoever is the nicest, probably the nephews get it. But, so yeah, so it's a scavenger hunt, and they all have to get 100 items, and the people who have the most stuff. So that's why the maid, the French maid, kept saying microscope, because it was worth a lot of points. Yeah, I should do like, I should do an ensemble comedy, like my own movie marathon kind of thing. Because some of them were really good. Like, and I should definitely start with Midnight Madness. Hey, Lovewind, welcome on in. If anyone doesn't know Midnight Madness, that's like, that feels like the GOAT for the scavenger hunt type of ensemble comedy movie. Okay, so this is my guess. The question is, did she get off? Okay, Tanya didn't get off the train. So, sorry, Louise didn't get off the train. So I don't think this is it. About the clue. By the threshold. I can't figure it out. What are they talking about? Hey, you want to try to figure it out together? Yeah, that's why I talked to you. Sure, let's do it. All right. So the last two clues had something to do with station names, right? Maybe we could try looking for stations with something warm in its name? Or a threshold. Oh, okay, so no. Okay, so I was right the first time. So Cinder, aka Cinder's warm, and Door, aka the threshold. So I was thinking hearth, like fireplace hearth, but they're basically saying no, it's Cinder Door Station. Okay, so we'll go to Cinder Door. So I was right. I was right last week, and I then, like, doubted myself. Which I do, often. As I said on Blue Sky, can't nobody beat me up like I can. But, so yeah, Midnight Madness. It's a mad world. Scavenger hunt. I would say Cannonball Run sort of, like, qualifies in that. Maybe. I think the newer one was Rat Race. So that was Whoopi Goldberg. 2001. And it was inspired by It's a Mad World. I gotta find out if there are any others. Hold on. Okay. See, unfortunately, when I go for ensemble comedy, I get things like Ghostbusters and Tropic Thunder. I'm like, that's not. There's a very specific thing about ensemble comedies. It can't just be a comedy that has a bunch of people in it. It also needs to be very madcap and slapstick. Yes, Michael J. Fox. If you want to see Michael J. Fox's first film role, watch Midnight Madness. If you want to understand what everybody when everybody says fagabeefy, if you want to understand what that means, and by that I mean that, if you ever want to understand what that means, watch Midnight Madness. Okay, so yeah, now I'm in the right place because Louise got up. So let's take a shovel with us. And it's buried by the threshold. So is there a big door here somewhere? That's why it feels, again, that's why it feels like the movie's like, there's treasure buried under a big door. Could be here. Yep, okay, so there's only one spot to dig, so this must be the spot. Huh? Oh. What just happened? What's this? What? Oh, camera, 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 camera. Well, here's an extreme close-up on my character's hair. Whoa, how long has this been here? What are we all looking at? What are we looking at? It's an old model, is it not? Listeners, this is incredible. Right at Cinder Station, a whole locomotive was buried. Wait, what? Hey, look, there's something in the engine. Are you wait, are you saying that I dug this up? What? Okay, we will find out what that is right after we talk to some new people, because that deserves a break. I need a break. Hey, buddy. Aw, he has a little bit of a stammerer. Hello, I'm Devin. What's your name? I'm Urban Bohemian. Urban Bohemian? Did I get that right? Nice to meet you. I'm an engineer, so if you need help with the train, I could take a crack at it. How can I help you? Is there anything you need? Oh, how kind of you. Could you run over to Nettie's? Her house is just down the hill. She said she has a pair of gloves for me. I'd go myself, but I need to keep an eye on this. Okay, so we got to get safety gloves, which is very important, so we will do that. Are you Nettie? What's up, girl? What's this? A new face in my store? It's been a long time. What's your name? I'm Urban Bohemian. No need to scream. I'm not deaf. I didn't scream. Name's Nettie. I've been a trader since before some of the people in Har's Peak were even born. How can I help today? Do you need some help? Yes, be a dear and give me a hand, will you? My shop is a mess. The silverware needs to go in the red box, and the glass is in the blue one. Got it? The books go in the crate, and then I can handle the rest. Okay, but also, I need Devin's gloves. Ah, right. Just a moment. Here you are. Anything else you need? Just come see me. I've got plenty of trinkets for the right person. Ooh, Nettie sounds like she has a cursed shop. I've got plenty of trinkets for the right person. Are you Louis Vendredi? Is this Friday the 13th a series? Do you have cursed items? Because if you do, I'm looking for a cursed American flag pin for no apparent reason. Just a little lapel pin that's cursed. Just for no reason. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay. Devin, I got your gloves. How can I help you? I've got your gloves. Oh, thank you. It's important to have the right safety gear. You don't want to burn yourself. I have some things I left from my last invention. Oh, things left from my last invention. You can have it. Thank you for the help. What is this? Oh, a divider. Okay. All right. So now back to the train. That we apparently dug up. So let's inspect this old train engine. There's some sort of rock inside the engine. Yes, baby. It is the Har's Peak volcanic rock. So we need to bring these rocks to the Pyre Sprite, because that's what they really need to survive on. Oh, show the volcanic rock to everybody. I gotta show it to each of you? Okay. All you can think of is the cursed shop owner. Yes, the Froyo is cursed. Anything you need? I found a volcanic rock. Oh, I wish you could see this, listeners. Its shimmer is Well, it's breathtaking. The trains from Barenpire used them as fuel a long time ago. Oh, God, right. We caused the problem. By using the volcanic rocks for fuel, we caused the problem and made the sprites, like, start to go out. They're extremely rare. It would make a nice addition to the museum. The sprite back home needs it. A sprite? We've got those here as well. Rain ones. They live off the downpour. Okay, so everybody has sprites? Nobody wanted to talk about the fact that you all have magical sprites? Just, okay, cool. If it really needs it, then I suppose you can have it. I'm the one who found it. Of course I can have it. What a story. A treasure hunt concluding with our heroes finding a lost relic. And it will save a helpless little critter? Are you hearing all this, listeners? Wow. And don't forget, we found an old train. Louise, Jamar, let's get this back to the museum. What? Better get going if we want to be done by bedtime. Since this train will make a fine donation for the museum, I want you to have this. Take care. Make sure to bring that rock to the sprite. Okay, so I'm getting an Art Deco foldable table. Yeah, come here. Also, did you need anything? No, okay. Okay, anyone else here need something? Okay, Hattie needed... Hold on. Hattie needed something done. Okay, put the silverware in the red box, the glasses in the blue box, and the books in the yellow box. Okay, so I already forgot what it was. There we go. Silverware in the red box. Put the glasses in the blue box. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, you should be hiring me. Put the books in the yellow box. How did a book get all the way around your house? Did the book have legs? Take care, Puddle Glum. Have a good day at work. I hope that it goes well. Alright. How can I help today? I'm done with the cleaning. Yes, it looks much better now. Why don't you take this? I'm sure you can use it for something. Bye-bye for now. Ooh. Fancy lamp. Okay, I would take you somewhere, but I have like sprites to feed. But I will put this lamp down. Y'all, oh my gosh, y'all are so filthy on my train. Why? Why are you like this? Okay, I'm gonna put the lamp here. And then... I mean, I guess y'all want to stay here for now, huh? Alright then. Art Deco foldable table. So let's put you here. That is very fun. That's very cute. And the Academia divider. Now, these are, you know, these are like for... No, come here. Like, essentially, if you want to put compartments and divide them and stuff like that. I don't really need that, though. So, I'm gonna... I don't know what we'll do with you just yet. We'll put a divider behind the seat, I guess. It is getting close to time that I should run an ad. So we're going to go to trough because that is where the second part of the volcanic rock is in trough. So we're going to go to trough where all the mud is. And while I do that, I'm going to take a little break.